Hey, I was good. It's your boy Crozer, and we back at it again with some more Street Fighter 6. But this Street Fighter is gonna be a little different. We playing my old main Bison. Yeah, so I'm just trying to relearn him since I'm kind of like burnt out on Cammy, and I'm waiting for the new characters to drop. So yeah, there's been a lot of news in the FGC community right now, and honestly, I feel kind of disappointed. In like maybe it's the new minds that are awakening to what this world is right now. But honestly, like, we just gotta get rid of the word gooning. Like, it's used playfully, but when people take that shit too seriously, I don't know. I feel like it ruins a good time that everybody could have. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know. To also keep it on Street Fighter news, like the fact that, like, I don't know, people in the FTC, I don't know why that stomp didn't connect, but I'm gonna let that go. I don't know why people in the FGC or like in the community care about AI thumbnails. You know what I mean? Like, if it looks good and it's better than anything you can make, I say go for it. I don't use AI art, but like at the same time, if it's free, especially if you're a content creator, I feel like it makes so much sense to do it. I don't understand the problem. I understand, like, yeah, it takes away from like other artists and stuff like that, but if I don't have money to pay for the artist, like, I don't understand what the problem is. And don't get me wrong, trust me, I get the desire to have a job, but like, if you're not a company that generates enough money to pay for the employee, like, you know what I'm saying? Now you're just getting mad at a guy for trying to cut cost in something that should generate him revenue just in general. But yeah, this is actually my first match of the day, and my first match with Bison in like a long time too. So I'm really just trying to remember like what makes this character tick, what really makes this character function. And the goal of this video is just to show my 7 favorite matches that I've had, and just let you guys see my progress and stuff like that. So yeah, don't really know what to talk about. Like, I've been really balls deep in old model cars. I've been looking at the Ford Fastback, the 67 model, and I really hope that because given all the things that Trump is enacting, right, I really hope that they bring back some of the older models with that modern flair to them, like updated engines, interior, but like it's still a retro mod, just brought to the modern day and brought to like a fair price for the average consumer. I feel like that would definitely shake up it would shake up the American eco space, especially because I feel like those cars back in the day, in those time frames, the Chevrolets and the Fords of that time in the 60s era really do look like mob cars. And I feel like just bringing those back with like modern flair and them being affordable, like, I'm pretty sure all the car guys and some people who don't know if they're car guys or not are gonna jump in, just to get that stylish, sexy car in their color. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I like, as I play Street Fighter more, and I'm trying to like relearn how to play like the characters I like to play, it's just so hard to get used to certain things without falling into like a bad habit that I do for another character. Like, for instance, with Bison, I kept trying to spin knuckle like I was Cammy, and I'm just kind of like fuck, man, you know what I mean? And I'm also trying to learn Tekken. I'm also trying to learn Tekken on the side too. So like, if I play too much Tekken and I don't play enough Street Fighter, like my brain takes so long to acclimate. It's like so daunting. I wonder how the FGC community handles playing more than one fighting game. And I haven't even played like the multi like fighting games where you can play more than one character at a time, like say the Dragon Ball Fighters and games of that, like the Hunter x Hunter game that has come out. I just feel like those games would be like, I feel like the learning curve is really intense, but once you get into that like space. Once you get into that mindset, it's fairly easy. But yeah, we take the first game. Well, we tie it up actually. Honestly, this jury was pretty solid as a first like opponent, right? Really sharp. I feel like she knew a lot of good jury traps too. She understands like the buttons and how they function in range. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't grab her when she walked back there, but walk back is the counter to grab, so makes sense. And then I'm getting grabbed up here in the corner. There are a lot of things with Bison that I want to like get back into doing, but like I don't know, man. It's just the inputs are so like I forgot the feeling for the input. Like I forget where I need to start holding to get what I want to come out exactly, you know. Also, like Bison spacing is a little bit more challenging for me now. I don't want to rely too much on the scissor kick to clean space, but you know, if it works, you know, I just don't want to lean on it because the smarter the player, the less things work in succession. Good little overhead setup. But yeah, like this like playthrough, this set really or not just this set, this whole recording in general just makes me want to like relearn Bison as a whole, because I had a lot of fun just like combating other players and figuring out like how I can get them into my game plan, you know, and really pushing them into the corner and stuff like that. I'm trying to get back into getting the giga damage with Bison that I know, because I know Bison has a lot of like big damage combos, and I don't know what it is. I just couldn't remember the right routings, and it was just so frustrating because I know they're there. It's like a fever dream. It's like, you know, it's there, but like you just can't grasp what it was, you know. And it's just like it's so frustrating, so frustrating. But okay, so speaking about the matches I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to try my best to show matches, 3 matches from Plat, 3 matches from Diamond, and then my Big Fish match. But I might throw in a salty match that I had ran into, because to me it's funny. I feel like, again, because I haven't played Street Fighter in a little bit. You know, I took a little mini vacation, and I would expect to get beat up, and I did lose a fair amount of games, but I lost in ways to where it was like it was in ways to where I knew I could improve from them. You know what I mean? Like they weren't like kind of like stomp outs. I feel like, especially with the Ken matchup as Bison, or not the Ken, the Ryu matchup as Bison is a little bit more in your favor, which is weird to say because I feel Ken is super overtuned, but yeah, you know, that was a fun match. Let's see who's next on the chopping block. And speaking of Ryu, look who we found. It's a Ryu. Just like figuring out my timing for like my combos for Bison is like the biggest thing that I'm trying to remember in my progression right now, because I do want to get Bison to master. He was the second character I wanted to get to master. He's the first character to really help me like fully understand Street Fighter. I feel like when I was first playing Cammy, I was just trying to get used to the inputs and like understanding like the smaller mechanics of the game, like not even shimmying, but like neutral, and like, you know, when to press offense and how to start parties and stuff like that, you know. Even innovation in combos in general, like I learned from Cammy, like having that free flow mindset to where you can kind of change up the combo on a whim. I'm struggling even now to get that same feeling with Bison. But that's just because I've never played Bison before. This is literally my first, like, this isn't my first time playing the character, obviously, because you guys see my rank, but like my first time playing Street Fighter at all, and this is my first time playing Bison in general. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to do is literally just figure out how to blow people up. You know, I want to feel like the ruler of Shadowloo. You know what I mean? I'm mad because I feel like my accountant just beats my ass every time, but you know, again, I want to feel like the ruler, and yeah. Oh, like, okay, so going back onto the Gunner topic, right? Because I kind of glazed over it. I'm actually super happy that they dropped summer skins. I wanted them to kind of drop the Halloween stuff first, because I generally think the W.Bison goat skin would look so fucking fire in this variation of Street Fighter, especially because of how good it looks, right? So I just hope that when Halloween rolls up here again, they don't skip over Bison, or they don't skip over the intense, the menacing characters, because I feel like, again, when it comes to Halloween, it's not about being cute, it's about being scary, right? And who else puts fear in your heart other than the villains in the game? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But what skins do you guys really want to see in Street Fighter? You know, let me know. Like I love to hear it. Like the old skins that I don't even know about, that people are really hyped over. You know, I also hope that they don't stick with just the old stuff. They try to throw in new stuff to really make matches comical. Like, again, I had brought up how Blanca, right? He has like that mascot outfit, right? And you could play off of that and put like Blanca, like a Pikachu mascot outfit for Blanca, right? Which would make so much sense. Damn, that conversion was kind of nice. But and then I stomp on him to end it out. Oh my god. That was kind of nasty. Anyway, you know, in Blanca dressed up as Pikachu fighting, like, say, in the conversation that I had brought it up originally, I brought up Zangief dressed up as Rock Lee. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would just be so, like, funny for, like, the casual to see in, like, tournament settings, and, like, you know, it could potentially bring content. You know, it just, like, I just wonder how the, like, fighting teams really, like, decide these things. Look at the combo. Ugh. Be gone. Oh my god. Okay, but y'all see it. I'm starting to get my memory back with Bison just a little bit, right? Just a tad. But who is up next on the chopping block? Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, my in this matchup is she's difficult for me, just because of how she controls spacing. I don't know, it's for sure because of my lack of familiarity with the character, but the way she just controls space, it catches me so many times. Like the heavy fan, you know what I'm saying? And I can't get into my Psycho Crusher fast enough to counter the fan, so it's as I used to be able to kind of do it a lot faster, but you know, I guess it's rust. But you know what I mean? It's just hard for me to deal with. This player in particular as well, you know, really does know, like, the annoying stuff, right? Like, how do I break out of that? And by the time I broke out, I'm like 0.5%. And then I get the stomp off, right? And then she hits me with another DP. Like, just the way that certain characters play, or certain players play a character, can be really challenging for me, especially when I'm not at full form. You know, I feel like I'm like selling this in this instance in these playthroughs right now, where I might be original Cell, I might be second form Cell with the big old fish lips, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get to perfection. I want to be perfect, you know, and start singing about how fucked they all are. You know what I'm saying? If you guys haven't seen the Dragon Ball Abridged, I definitely go look into it. I feel like the Dragon Ball Abridged, after you've seen the original series is fucking hilarious. Like when he started breaking down his song, I was laughing so hard I almost cried. But yeah, just trying to like honestly like Mai as a character. I know her well. You know, I play her. I play a lot against her. It's just figuring out what buttons my character does to counteract what she can do, right? And again, that comes with familiarity, time, and I don't. Obviously, I'm thinking about getting Bison to Masters. I'm thinking about doing that more after this, even after this recording. But it's just like I have to relearn the combos and like really figure out how to optimize them, because you guys are gonna see near the end when I show you my big fish matches how I won't even say it was hard. It's just in some instances it can be really daunting, right? Because like this player shows here, like, you know, if they're backing away a lot, or you know, they're just playing that annoying keep out game, you know, it's just kind of like, you know, I don't really want to go up against that all the time, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to chase a nigga down all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you know. I am figuring out their patterns though. The fact that I'm understanding the pattern recognition and being able to combat it with my own style is making me very hopeful. Though that air grab was kind of nasty on her end, or his end. I need to also utilize, because like Bison gets really nasty once you learn his light traps. His light traps, I feel like, really make him shine as like a character, because they can be very, very oppressive, and if you know how to use his lights correctly, you can even chain them into combos, and it's just, it'll blow everyone out the water if they're either impatient or trying to press at all, you know. But yeah, it's just about getting there for me personally, and if I want to embark on, you know, upgrading my Bison game, I generally just want to do cool ass combos, you know what I'm saying, and blow people up from like, you know, from like 50%. I feel like I used to be able to do that. Now it's like, it's kind of like a fever dream. Like, again, I gotta figure out how I did it and get used to the conversions, right? Like, I don't know if I'll show the matches, but there are some matches where I get the correct conversions, but they're at too low of a percent, and it'll just kill out just because I'm doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying? It does a lot of damage, so if you're at like 15% and I'm starting to do the right stuff, you're not gonna last very long. And you see how that stomp didn't connect? Like, oh my god. And that's what I'm talking about too. Like, I lose to stuff that it's like, well, it wasn't like it was a bad call. Maybe if I would have held the button out a little longer, it would have connected, and then it would have been in my advantage, you know? But yeah, it's just those kind of silly like losses don't really feel like anything to me. It's just like, and this is what I was talking about earlier about that space control. I got caught up by that heavy punch so many times, it's ridiculous. And now it's like, how do I even mount a comeback from what just happened? You know what I mean? Like, how do you even do that? But look, we only got one more game to come back, to make this comeback, or she wins the whole set. And you know me, I am not down to lose. So it's time to lace up, guys. It's time to lace up. I'm not giving her any space to breathe. She breaks out though, creating space. But I still get a combo. Ugh. That conversion, I failed, but I still managed to keep pressure. And you see my fist go through her falling body. It should have, like, in my mind, that should have connected, but it doesn't matter. We're on the board. She's starting to read the grabs, which is good. I'm trying to remember the range of Bison, right? There are only like 2 really good buttons from far, in my opinion. And like trying to figure out how to utilize the other buttons in neutral space without getting hit is like my big goal. You guys saw in the earlier round, where she just beat me from that far heavy punch. And I feel like if I would have tried to use my heavy punch to counteract, I would have gotten fucked up. And you know, maybe I should have tried anyway, but again, safety. Oh, I had to stomp her out real quick. She was getting a little wily right there. I had to stomp her out, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, you know, well, final game. Like, you know, y'all already know what's up. I'm not gonna lose this, so yeah. I'm just trying to think of like other combos for Bison that I used to do, because like, again, guys, I did not go into training. I did not practice. I just got on, clicked Bison, and readied up. That's all I did. I did not. I'm using muscle memory to guide me through all of these matches, man. All of them. So I'm trying to remember other combos that I've seen with Bison, or that I've like experienced fighting against Bison, to where I can think, like, try and incorporate it into my game plan, right? And I'm just drawing a blank. Like, it's one of the, again, it's like chasing a fever dream. Like, I know it's there, I just don't know exactly how to enact it. And it's just like, I don't know, it's frustrating, especially in neutral space. Like, in neutral space, what do? Like, I don't want to spam scissor kicks. You know, I don't want to use my stomp too much. I'm thinking, like, maybe I just rely on the medium kick to kind of negate them from trying to press from far. But, you know, easier said than done. There are also some, like, niche tricks I saw with Bison that I remember, and I don't know if they work anymore, you know. This isn't ranked, so I wouldn't rank like without any formal practice, but shoot, I might just start going hog wild and trying like different shit just to see if like what works, you know what I'm saying? But like, again, I don't like losing, so like having to swallow the fact that, yeah, this might cause me to lose, you know. But you know, that's experimentation for you, you know. Not everything's gonna work out the first time around. You might blow up the lab once or twice. Oh, that was the medium Psycho Crusher too. Does Bison have an air grab? I know that's like a weird question, but like, does he? Try to catch him with the medium in the air. See if I could do some cheeky Bison stuff. Oh, I messed up the freaking combo, but I chip out to win. Oh my god. GG's. That one was insane. That one was insane for sure. Alright, and we're gonna come back with another Mai, man. And honestly, she know how to put this outfit on, bro. Like, she just look good in this shit. I don't, man, shoot. And you know what? And this is what confuses me. Why isn't this like, why didn't this outfit cause like that whole Gooner thing to like surface? You know what I'm saying? You know, because it's a nice outfit, you feel me? But all of a sudden you see a chick in a bikini and all of a sudden you want to freak out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if it's just because of like, you know, younger people who haven't experienced enough, you know, are seeing these things and they're just like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just losing their shit. But like, in general, guys, we gotta remember, this is a fucking video game. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, there are like some people who like really be feeling it like that, but like, at the same, it's a video game. Go touch grass. You know what I'm saying? You might need it, like, genuinely. Like, I don't know, man. But yeah. We're trying to get in that ass. Like, you see the combo, you know what I'm saying? But I end up losing because I thought I'd get plus frames and I didn't, which is fine. It's fine, bro. Like, I don't know, man. The whole Gooner thing in my mind is like, it's just so, it's fun when it's silly, but when they take it seriously, like, I just think to myself, like, damn, the like IQ of people are just going down like dramatically. Like, I don't know what it is, Like we can't take these things seriously in my mind. Like there's no way. The same with the AI thing. Like if they have the money to like support an artist for their like their business or company or whatever, then all right, I understand giving them some sort of shit, right? But like for instance, Mr. Beast makes sense, I guess, why you give him shit, because that guy could probably pay for an actual artist. But like when it's a solo op, and you know what I'm saying, it's just him in like his house doing this shit by himself. Y'all need to let that nigga live for real. Like the fact alone that like so many people can just start shit like that, in my mind is just, it's such an L overall. Like you make it hard for the person to create on a budget, you know what I'm saying, and create something that look nice better than anything you can make. I personally won't use AI art because, you know, one, I don't want to go through all the hassle of looking. Two, when I'm creating, I'm not trying to pull up some third thing to create a thing. You know, it just doesn't make sense for me. I just rather pull up an image I enjoy, make that my thumbnail, and then boom, there you go. You know, I don't know. That's my thing. And also, I think to an extent as well, that the thumbnail is just to let people know, hey, I dropped this video and this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think the thumbnail in and of itself is that important. I feel like what's important is the creator and then the content they created, right? The thumbnail is just like a brief idea of what you're going to be in. You know what I'm saying? Unless, again, unless the AI art is like, what's the word? It's like, it doesn't pertain to the overall theme of what the fuck is going on. Then I get the outrage, but then you're mad about like essentially it being clickbait, right? And not actually pertaining to what it's talking about. And that's a different conversation, right? You're not angry about the art, you're angry about the message, right? But I digress. Again, people like, I don't know. We're living in a strange time. A lot of good things are happening, but a lot of stupid shit's happening too. Like, I could go on. There was a political thing that has obviously caused an uproar in the U.S. and it's just holy shit. So long as they only target the bad people, like obviously it's gonna be okay. But just the lack of specifics, again, it always can stir up concern and stress, and I can understand it, especially, you know, bringing up my own personal past, like it targeting a specific group of people, and you know what I'm saying, not being specific to it, not specifically saying only criminals. You know, it is a very frightening, daunting thing to think of. Like, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I digress. This isn't political. We're over here trying to play a game as I'm trying to beat this lady up, dressing a really nice outfit. Look like I caught her too. Ugh, I miss. Ugh. I'll count that loss up to lack of familiarity, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? We hold those losses, because I know if I would have hit the overhead and my light cycle bomb lands, I go into level 3 there and it's insta death. I should have probably went for the heavy punch into the psycho, or into the level 3, but that's a lot harder to do. She's just controlling that space. Very nice. Like, I don't even feel like my Bison's too complicated right now, and it's still tripping some of these people up, which is nice. I want to kind of figure out like what is the more advanced forms of what I'm trying to do, but that again involves research that I did not think about before making this video, but maybe I'll do that and show you guys what I find in the next one. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, we're winding down, you know. This Mai honestly will kind of underwhelming compared to the other Mai that I fought, and that other Mai was plat, which is weird to say. Like that matchup that I had with the other Mai, like I don't know, it was just a lot harder. I don't know if it was just because it was more hectic or what, but this Mai in particular, I feel like I had more control. It wasn't as hectic as it could have been, and you know, again, it just made it easier. Maybe it was because of that Mai that this Mai doesn't seem too challenging anymore, but you know, I wonder. And in my Tekken video, I had made a reference to Meruem, right? And I truly do feel like if you fight like higher level players that understand a character better than like what you've seen, like fighting somebody with less understanding of that character just doesn't feel the same, you know what I mean? Like, and you can kind of tell, and I generally feel like you become better, like on some Saiyan mindset shit. Like the loss made me stronger for real, like, but I didn't lose the Mai matchup, but I do feel like that Mai is a lot better than this one, even though the ranks don't really say that. But yeah, do you guys agree with that mindset, or is that like strange to have? But yeah, who is up next on the chopping block? All right, guys, up next is a Chun-Li, and all I gotta say is some people say thick thighs save lives, but honestly, thick thighs also take lives, and this Chun-Li definitely took mine in this. This is gonna be more of a match of understanding, because I don't know what they did to Chun-Li, but this girl wild as fuck now. She ain't got no home training. She's mad ignorant, but she nice. She's like that lady that'll beat your ass and make you some tea later. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, all right, okay, we cool, but damn, did you have to kick me so hard? She that Chun-Li hit me like that one lady. She looks super bad, right? Super bad. And then the way you met her is she was crushing a watermelon between her thighs, bro. And you're just kind of like, damn, shawty, why'd you do that for? And she's just like, oh, I just did it to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, all right. But can you do that to my head, though? Nah. But yeah, you know what I mean? I just, like, the thing about the matchup in and of itself is just, it's so challenging to, like, walk in on this lady. Like, you see the medium punch. Instant, and it covers a good medium-sized range. If I'm not paying attention, the low kick is gonna crush me. Look, the medium punch stops me from walking up. And she combos off of it too. Again, this Chun-Li experience now. And now I'm getting throw looped. But again, some high-level Street Fighter players will say take the grab, or yeah, take the throw. But honestly, fuck. Like, not when it's 3 in a row. All right, when it's 3 in a row, it's bad. Oh, revenge. Oh, thank God. That was for the 3 grabs in a row. That was fucking rude. All right, I'll say that. That was fucking rude. Ah, you see, the medium punch is really winning space for her right now. Like, I think I can't use my heavy punch for that. I wonder if I time my heavy kick at a good time, it catches the button. But again, it's like I have to try it out in like some actual like combat situation to see if it's actually functional. But the punch, like this cross up, I shit you not, the only reason why I want to learn Chun-Li as a character is to figure out how to fucking deal with that. Cause when they hit me with that shit, my brain goes wonky. It's like screwy. I'm just over here like, I don't know how you did that. I don't even know what to do to stop it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I gotta switch up my block string just to counteract the cross up, and it's just like my brain literally got put into a swirly because of that. And then she one and dones me, which is atrocious. But you know what? We're gonna let it go. And you know what? It's funny because up next is another fucking Chun-Li. It's crazy, ain't it? But we gonna show this one too, because guess what? Chun-Li's been beating my fucking ass, and I gotta figure out how these thick thighs can save my life right now. And we getting into it. And then I instantly get hit with the low. I was saying earlier, if I'm not paying attention to that low, it's gonna eat me. It's gonna eat me alive. As like a little misnomer too, at the end of this session, I ran out of space, so we can't see the full match. I don't know. I don't remember who won or lost, but I remember it ends in a tie. By the time the recording ends, I believe. But yeah. This is just, again, educational, guys. We're trying to figure out the Chung matchup. And, like, her lightning kicks are so super good now. Her lightning kicks are super good. I remember, I think it was in this match where I think I whiff a button and she hits me with lightning kicks, or I mistime a button and she crushes it with lightning kicks. It was one of the two, and I was baffled. Try to meet her in an air-to-air situation, and it failed. Pancho. Oh my god. Cycle Crusher just to push her into the corner. I'm feeling like I need to really start keeping these people in the corner to really play my game the way I want, even though corner is not necessary for Bison. But yeah. Right now, I feel like I'm getting stepped on in this match. It's just super hard for me to really start my game plan. And like, I get these conversions and I look at it and I'm like, this ain't doing enough. I must be doing something wrong here. I remember you can go meaty punch into crouching heavy punch, but I tried it a couple of times and it just didn't work. I didn't even think she could block from that stance, but she blocked it. A little unfortunate, but again, we're just trying to figure it out. Again, I didn't time my button. I'm just too eager. I'm too eager to try and end this. Medium punch puts us on the board. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all. I had to cut the match from there because that's where basically it ended. But yeah, I'm gonna throw you guys in a consolation match with this Terry. We're gonna have to get this Terry to back it up. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to back up off me, Terry. And Terry honestly is another matchup that I need to learn to get better at, because genuinely Burn Knuckle beats my ass every time. It just catches me walking up, it catches me when I'm thinking about blocking. You know what I'm saying? It's just a very vicious button, and I want to learn how to make this crack shooter repent for his actions. Catches me with a jump, it's fine. We hold those. Burn Knuckle. I guess you can count this as one of my big fish fights. Oh, and then I get pow right in the kisser. You feel me? Like, oh my god, oh my god. Now he's beating my ass. Fuck. Listen, shit. And he's trying to disrespect me in my base. Oh hell no! Nah. Let me turn up on this nigga real quick. Let me show him why the fuck I'm the leader of Shadow Loop. I gotta apply that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta apply that big pressure. You feel me? My buttons are whiffing. My buttons are whiffing, but I'm undeterred. You in my house. There ain't no way I'm gonna lose out. You feel me? He might got me right now. He might got me right now, but it ain't gonna last forever. So you better be ready, Playboy, because I'm coming at you. They even playing his music. I'm like, cut the tape, play my shit. Oh my god. Look, fucked up with that Burn Knuckle too. DP to get himself on the board, bro. Nah, man. Hold on. Can't say it ain't so. It ain't happening. That was a good grab defense from him. Again, just trying to utilize good spacing. I get a little mini combo going on, you know what I'm saying? To increase my pressure, I go for the grab. Now it's guess for game. Or guess for the round rather. Hey, I ain't even gotta respect it. I ain't even gotta respect it. It's crazy how he coming up to my house playing his shit. What the fuck? Ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no goddamn way. Do you guys ever think that? Do you guys ever wonder why modern rappers don't like battle rap, or is the beef that they create in and of it? Oh, he just dips. Bitch made shit. I swear to God. But hold on, I'll hold that note, guys. I'll see who does up next on the chopper block. But yeah, we got another Jamie. Kind of aptly made for the conversation, but I'll bring it back to the conversation I was trying to have earlier. So with modern rappers, right? You know how rap, the way the industry functions and stays alive is through beef, whether it's really fake, right? Why don't those rappers just simply have like battle rap sessions with like each other in the same room or something? I think that would elevate battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It'd bring battle rap back to life. It'd probably bring battle rap into a space where they could tackle or combat the current artists as well in a free flow format. You know what I'm saying? And I think it will elevate the game in both industries to an extent. You know, depending on how they do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what do you guys think about that? Why hasn't that already become a thing? Or is it already a thing and that's why these beefs occur? You know, which is cool, I guess, you know, but at the same time, the reason why I like battle rap is because it's off the cuff. You think, yeah, sometimes they do their homework for real, but sometimes it's just off the cuff. Them niggas just think about some shit and then they go with it. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that shows a little bit more difficulty, right? Because the environment, ambiance, whatever that nigga said compared to what you were thinking at the same time might not link up, but he hit you with some crazy shit out of nowhere, talking about, you know what I'm saying, some crazy shit, and then all of a sudden you're like, damn, that shit was better than what I just thought. I gotta upgrade my shit on the fly. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy shit. But and I'd love to see if rappers could, like, what the mainstream rappers, what they can do in that kind of space. Can they even hang? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what you guys think about that shit? Like, let me know. Like, I'm not, like, I have my spurts of like random rhymes and random crimes, but you know what I'm saying? It's not like I could not hold a candle to them in a battle rap situation. I damn near think I couldn't even think of a sentence. But you know, again, it's with experience comes, you know, skill, and with time comes mastery, right? So, you know, what do you guys think? I think it would be pretty fucking cool. Like, imagine seeing, I think 21 Savage in a battle rap would go fucking insane. I would be like, dude, Kendrick Lamar too might be really good. Honestly, I can't see Drake in that shit. I just can't see it. I cannot see it. But yeah, I bring it up because there was a beef involving Drake and another group of people. And, you know, I just think it's kind of, like, I don't think it's whack. I just think it's, I think it's whack how it happened, you know what I'm saying? Dude pulls up with a verse with Drake off of it, and then Drake is now all of a sudden on it, just in the dude that he gave the song to, like, spit bars on this shit while another nigga dissing you is just like, you know, what the fuck? But, like, again, maybe that's the start of the battle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like a Trojan horse type shit, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be all strategic about it, but, like, you know, trying to make it blow up, trying to make him blow up, you know what I'm saying? Make a song about it, and then Drake come back with a comeback that he already had planned in advance. But I digress. I feel like it would be cool if a nigga just pull up to you and he's like, yeah, we both rappers in the industry. Guess what? I challenge you to some battle rap, nigga. Get your mixtapes and your blacks. Get your CDs ready, cause we about to go crazy in this shit, old school style. You feel me? I'm about to bring my own boombox, blast this shit and my jam while I get in your ass. You feel me? Like, I feel like that would be so cool, and it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's old style. It'd be cool, especially seeing modern people trying to do it. Like, I don't know. What y'all think? Let me know. I'd fuck with it. Like, obviously, I'm a big fan of battle rap. Like, I'm a big fan of rap in general. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it all. Jazz, hip hop, blues. That's why I play guitar too, is to learn like blues music and jazz music. But as soon as I get done with blues, I'm going straight into heavy metal. I gotta play some of my favorite Korn songs. Y'all already know how it is. No escape. Honestly, again, this, like, I don't play well against Jamie. I just think Jamie is one of those characters that I suck against. But this Jamie was just not, it wasn't hard for me to like play my game, which is weird. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.